This is Miss Dardy, and I want to show you another Gale database called U.S. History in Context. This is a great database to explore topics for a history research paper. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, just give you an overview of the home page. Here's your search box. You can search U.S. or world history or both U.S. and world history. I'm just going to leave it on U.S. for now. You can also do an advanced search for here. Bookmark allows you to bookmark any page you're looking at. More will bring you to some other tools, which I'll go over in a different video. All Gale databases is set up pretty much the same, so just keep this in mind when you look at other Gale databases, that they all have pretty much the same functions and features. Underneath here is where you'll browse for topics. On the right, in the sidebar, you'll see a featured video on today it's on the Wright brothers, some featured news articles. There are 3 featured topics here, and you can browse through those if you'd like at the top. Below here you have some historical categories. African Americans' perspectives is here, American colonies, biographies, court cases in the Supreme Court, economics, events, decades, and cultural trends, government documents, Hispanic Americans, National History Day topic is here, Native Americans, wars and conflicts, political constructs, movements, and organizations. If you wanted to look at anything, say you wanted to look at court cases in the Supreme Court, you just click View All, and you'll go right into all the topics that are put together for that subject. Now, you can switch from here. If I want to go into African Americans' perspectives instead from there, I just simply click on that, and now I'm in a whole bunch of different topics. You could also go to View All and see all the topics at once. I'm in View All, you'll see there's a lot of topics. They're in alphabetical order. So they're all mixed together now. You could just skim them, look for something that grabbed your attention. Here's the American Indian movement. Let's look at that. Now, once you get into any of these topics, you'll get a page that's set up the same for every single one. At the top, you'll have a photograph with an overview article about the topic to give you some background information about it. That's a good place to begin to see if it's something you're interested in. You'll also have on this page all the different content types. Below, in these boxes, you will find featured content with 3 articles, 51 reference articles, 22 biographies, 11 primary sources, 24 images, 25 magazine articles, 56 news articles, 1 video, 21 academic journals, which are college-level readings, 3 audio files, and related topics. Related topics are right below here, and they are 1960s, 1970s, Civil Rights Movement, Native American policy. If you wanted to explore one of those instead, you could do that from here. You would get into another topic portal like this. Clicking one of these primary sources will just take you down to this section of the page where primary sources are. In order to see all the primary sources, you need to click the title, primary sources, and that'll take you to the 11 primary sources that are available. Once you go into a content type like primary sources, the sidebar is helpful. This will take me back to any of the other content types. If I wanted to see the news articles from here or magazine articles from here, I could do that. You can also search within these results. If I wanted to look for a particular Native American tribe or name or that I knew about, I could do that. Limit search by. Now, under here is something really useful. If I click View More under Limit Search By, you'll see a whole bunch of subtopics come up, and that can help you to narrow and explore more specific topics. Alcatraz Indian occupation, American Indian movement, Russell Means, Native American culture, Native American rights activists, etc. To get back to the topic, you just go back up here. I want to go back and see my overview article. I click topic, and that takes me right back to this portal. And then you can click View More and go in and see this topic. Pretty brief overview, but it's very useful. Other than that, I think it's useful to know how to search in U.S. History in Context or any of the Gale databases. This is the basic search box. So if I wanted to look up the name of this person, Clyde Bellecourt, who was one of the founders of the American Indian movement, because as you're reading, you may decide you want to look up a little bit more information on here. That popped up, Bellecourt Clyde H. I'll go ahead and search for him, and you'll see a few biographies, images, and news articles about him. When you do a search, unless they have a topic portal, and I'll show you how that will work. If I put American Indian, if I put American in, you see American Civil Liberties Union, American Indian Movement, American Literature's Dawning, and American Revolution. Those would all be topic portals like you saw earlier, but because Clyde Bellecourt doesn't have his own topic portal, I just got a list of results. So if it's not in bold and capital, then you'll get a list of results like this, and the content types will be listed on the right. This also has content levels, as did research and context, so you can keep that in mind as well. So that's an introduction to U.S. history and context and how to browse for topics.